Hey guys, it's Deej and I'm here with a new video. Something very different. It's one I'm very excited about. It's an unboxing. I know you see these 100 million times on YouTube, but this is a very different one I think. I haven't seen one on YouTube yet. I ordered a PS5 faceplate because I got my PS5, I'm one of the lucky few. And I'm kind of bored of the white colour. I like the black colour on the PS4, PS3, and I wanted to see what would happen if I change it up. So I've ordered one. I have no idea what to expect. I kind of ordered blindly. It was quite cheap. But we're going to go through this and I'm going to open it piece by piece and show you guys what I've got. So we're going to start with, I got my big trusty knife here. So obviously I got my white gloves. Everything's all nice set up. It took me a while to do, so you know, forgive me if there's anything that you guys don't agree with. But I don't even know where to start here. So I started taking off the tags and stuff. But I just want to get some give somewhere. Take. Get rid of that. Pick it up later on. Got a bit of tape there, and we are into the meat of it now. I got sticky tape on me. Sorry guys. I'll stick that somewhere, and you guys can use that as a thingy. I'll just go on with it, whatever. We're going to flip this over and we've got the words faceplate here. Very cool. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it says faceplate. It's got disc edition black color, so obviously I've got the disc edition. I'm not going to fall prey to the digital edition, but if you got the digital edition, you're happy with that, you know, good for you. But I prefer the disc edition. I think the digital is a bit of a scam, but you know, teach their own. But we've got this lovely box here. Again, amazing for the price, for what we're getting. Really solid. Hopefully what's inside is not damaged. I don't think it will be because the state of the box is so good. But we're going to open this now. You ready for this? I'm going to let you guys see what happens first. I haven't seen this yet. I haven't touched this. So. Okay, a bit of a thank you letter in there as well. That's nice. It's always good to get a thank you letter. So I'm going to open this up good. And we got more packaging. Thank you letter. Installation instructions. I'm going to go through the installation myself. I'll show you guys how to. I've done this already because I had to reconfigure my PS5 to be able to play PS4 games without screaming at me. I'm not sure if any of you guys have experienced it, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't. If you do, then you know what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to open this up. Oh, it's hefty. Solid. Put this to one side. Get that over there maybe. And as you can see here, we've got, again, lovely packaging. Well put together, obviously bubble wrap. You don't want this coming damaged. And we've got one here. Oh, two coming out at once. Get rid of that. And we've got what looks like two faceplates. Again, very nicely packaged. Obviously, for the aesthetics of a PS5, you want to ensure that these things come in pristine condition, because if you've got scratches or dents or whatever, it's not going to be a very fun time when you're putting this on your PlayStation, but you don't have to worry about this all the time. So I think this is the back plane and this is the front. I could be wrong, I don't really care. But we're going to be installing it anywhere and showing you what the finished product looks like in a minute. So, ooh, that is nice. Look at that. That looks legit, man. That looks, I mean, these aren't official Sony products because they aren't doing them. So that looks perfect. I mean, take a look at the shine on that. That is really nice. I'm very impressed, and all the catches are there. I know where they're mapped. It's in the correct place, so I know this is going to fit. Like I said, I did this before, so very cool. Very cool. So that's I believe the back plane. I can't tell anymore. I'm gonna leave that there. Probably should put it on here. So I'm gonna be installing it then. You want to ensure it's in pristine condition, and obviously this is the disc side of things. If you get the non-disc version, which there are available, then you won't have this disc slot, but it'll still fit just the same. So again, you've got your catches here, very cool, and that lovely matte finish feels so like the real thing. I'll compare the two once we get my PS5 out. But this is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted, exactly what I expected, and I'm very impressed. Really nice product. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off my PlayStation and flip on these pads. Well, firstly I'm going to take off my old ones, compare the two, and we can go ahead and see where we go from there. Okay guys, so here we are. I've got my PS5, my white PS5, and quickly I'm going to show you how to unlatch it. There's videos on YouTube all over the place on how to do it correctly. I'm just going to quickly show you if you've never done it before. So it's really, really easy. It's almost like they want you to be able to do this. I think they're going to probably sell these themselves at some point down the line. But for now, we're stuck with third parties. But it's really, really simple. So on the PlayStation side, on the PS side, you can see here, you want to grip the PS side and you want to push the, I'm going to turn it towards myself here, 1 second. You want to push away from yourself down here. I don't know if I can do it with these gloves. There you go. Very, very easy. Give it a quick clean. See if there's any dust. I mean, you can go through this really easy yourself if you want to clean up your console. Do it on the same on the other side. Don't get too mad at me. The cable is really, really clean. And it's the same again on the other side. You want to pull up on the right side of this one. It should just come out of place. There you go. Very, very easy. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to put this to one side and we're going to compare the two. PlayStation doesn't look very nice in this state, I must say, but it does look like it's meant to be black, to be honest. So we're going to get the disc tray version, or the disc tray side first. I'm going to get that one out here and compare the two. So let's see. So not much to call home about here, to be honest. They're relatively, if not almost identically the same. They've got the same bends, the same everything. Let's check the other side. Now I think there are less locks here. I'm wrong, there are not. There are exactly the same amount of locks. Great, that's a very good sign. I was expecting a few less locks with a product like this, just because, you know, it's cheaper to manufacture, but it seems to have the exact same locks as the original PlayStation one does. Now let's go over to the other one. You will notice a substantial difference, and it's mainly one of, you know, if you choose to let it bother you, it will bother you. However, we're going to go ahead and take a look. It doesn't bother me too much. I think for the overall aesthetic and what I'm going for here, it doesn't really bother me that much. So I'm going to put that over here and we're going to take a look. So obviously, one glaring difference is you do not have that PlayStation logo. The PlayStation logo, let me just get this here. The PlayStation logo is missing from this one, obviously, because it's not an official product, but that is not something that bothers me too much. I don't really mind that too much. I just don't care. That's something that, it's nice, and I think down the line, if they do release a black version, I'm going to buy one just to have the PlayStation logo, but I'm not going to cry home about that. So I'm going to put these to one side because I'm going to put them into storage, I think, and not worry about them for a while. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to try and install this and see how easy it is to install. So again, I've not done this before, so this is all news to me. I need to be sure I'm on the right side for everything. So we're going to install the disc version first. Disc side first, should I say. And we're going to do that now. So again, very, very similar to what we did before. It's just sort of the opposite. So I just moved all the other bits out of the way, and I'm going to put these panels on like so. So again, like we did before, when we took off the panels, it's basically the opposite. It's a much easier process. So you want to put this on as you would, nice and flat like this. Apply a bit of pressure, but not too much. You don't want to damage your console. You want to find those gaps and make it all rest nice and easy, and push it in. And you'll hear a nice loud click like that, and everything's flush. Sometimes they don't catch. Sometimes the prongs don't quite catch on, so you just have to double check and make sure everything's kind of sturdy. Feels right on my side here. Line it up with your eye. All good. So that one looked good, and that was a very easy push in. And now we're going to do the other faceplate here. Just same as you would before. Put it on here. Hold the top left, hold the top to bottom, or hold each corner perpendicularly, and place like that. Lovely, fantastic. Okay, so this is the finished product. I'm not sure if you can see it. That looks, from what I can see, I haven't got a good look at it myself. That looks absolutely amazing. That looks like it should be that way. Look at that. Awesome, awesome. Now I'll do a showcase of this properly in a few minutes. But very easy to install, very, very easy. It feels like the real deal. I mean, I can't complain. I really can't complain. There's nothing I could fault. I think it's pretty much identical to the original, bar the lack of the PlayStation symbol. I mean, that is awesome. That's really, 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 really good. I'll be keeping that on my PlayStation for sure, for sure.